What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Superman, evil Superman from Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. So this is him with like the purple eyes and like those black lines coming out of his eyes. So landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Portrait of him and some of the crest down here. He's like looking down, I think, at everyone. So let's go. Center point here, come up over to the right, start with the eye. We'll go standard sort of human eye shape, curved line. Start here, we'll go across. And down, and we're talking sort of eyelashes here as well, so kind of a thicker line to get us started anyway. Right, so then we got like tear duct in there, and then it curves around the bottom. Up into the corner there. And then his tear duct in there. And then his purple iris, so it's just a circle coming down from the top eyelid line, curving around here, like so. And then just his black pupil somewhere in the middle. Well, it's sort of glowing red. Trying to get it into the middle as best I can. Okay. So he's lots of like bags and stuff around his eyes and everything, but say like, yeah, like bottom eyelash, so like dots and dashes and stuff just coming around for the bottom eyelashes. Just there, and then like another sort of top eyelid line, but it's under his eyebrow, right? So he's frowning fairly heavily, right? So we'll just put the eyebrow here and we'll curve it up. So we'll go up this way and then it kind of goes down the back, right? That's general eyebrow shape. And then it goes back up, you know, around his brow. You can go sort of hairy with this as you want, or you could just draw it like straight. So heavy sort of frown. And then we can see like eyelid line in there. Coming around the back then, maybe like another sort of line on top of it. Right, so then he has like some like bags underneath his eye, like lots of wrinkles and stuff, black circles and everything. And I'll do the veins all at once. We'll just get the anatomy for his face drawn in first. Right, so like, and again, like a heavy frown on the nose here. Coming across there. And then the other eye, so you're about eye width. So measure the width of his eye, fits in between both the eyes, and the other one will start just about there. So like that's about an eye distance. The whole width of his eye will fit in between. And then we will curve the eye across again. Eyelashes at the bottom here, normally. Tear duct at the front. And then this kind of scoops around the bottom, back up into the corner, like so. Right, and then that sort of purple eye iris again. And then the pupil. Trying to get it centered. Dots and dashes for the bottom eyelashes. Oh, bottom eyelashes are always sort of drawn smaller than top ones. And we got like eyelid lines, so like, again, similar to the other side. And his eyebrow, big arched. Can be sketchy and hairy if you want. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and then top eyelid lines in here, which eventually join his nose, and then like bags under his eyes as well. So the nose itself, so he's got like the bridge of his nose coming down. It's really here, bumping down like that. Might like have a little bit of hatching or something just on the bridge here. Then we've nostrils either side, so just these little curved lines like that. And then you got skin around them, so they kind of join together. Underneath like that, right? And then there's like skin around them. Just coming up here. I just thicken up the nostrils a bit just to make them look like there's shadows in them. Right, and sometimes it's useful to draw in sort of the sort of side of the nose, sort of like this, especially on like superhero type characters, you know, these strong noses that they tend to have, you know. But I wouldn't draw much more for his nose now than that. So, mouth, right? So he's kind of like very serious, downturned mouth. So it kind of like starts, say, underneath the iris there, and similar on this side. So we'll put it like that much. And then we'll just go very flat. Right, like that. And then like some of the top lip there in the middle. And then his top lip thing coming down from the nose there. And then the bottom lip, more or less here, relatively square. Angled features for these sort of superhero type characters. Cheeks coming down from the nose. He might have some lines just on the edge of his mouth there for his cheeks as well, light ones. So his chin is real square right down here, like a real sort of broad face, chiseled sort of superhero features, right? Like a chin line here, it looks like skin on his top of his chin. And he looks like he has one of those little sort of cleft chin things. Boom, boom, boom. So his jaw real wide now. Comes up this way. There. And like proportions of the face in this particular one is about eyebrows to the bottom of the nose, about the same as nose to chin. See that? This and this are about the same, and then nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So this and this are about the same, roughly. Okay. So a very sort of chiseled sort of jaw as well. So this will curve around his jaw, go in a bit, curve around the jaw, in a bit. And then his cheekbone will stick out, right? So it kind of like comes out a bit again and goes in. Same on this side. Sticks out a bit and then comes in onto the face. Just there. Right, so then we have his sideburn here, just a little V sort of shape on at the side of the ears, kind of like just there, and then his ears actually come around from that sideburn area. It kind of lines up with his eyebrow and nearly the bottom of his nose. Like so, and then you can do ear lines inside. Like this sort of letter J sort of shape is the easiest way of doing it. But if you want to add a bit more complexity to it, you can add a couple more lines. Like so. So his brow sort of comes across here as well. We got like his temples and some wrinkles coming across. Like so. And then his hairline. So this sort of zigzag comes out a little bit. and around to a V in the middle, right here. So your forehead's about the same size as your nose. So this and this are about the same. And then just a sort of a zigzag line around, like so. And this side, there's a big piece of fringe that comes down onto his face. It kind of comes out from the middle and like curves around. You could do it as clean or as dirty as you want, like messy. It has texture on it and stuff. And then his hairline goes back, same sort of as the other side, kind of a mirror image. This goes in a bit on the top, like so. So, excuse me. Rest of his sort of slicked back kind of hair look, right? So it's kind of like bumpy just here. Right, we come to a part in the middle of the hairline here. So it goes like this direction on this side and the other way on this side. And then it just kind of bumps over his head going that way. Right up at the top of my page here. Textures all over this now. Let's just add some general texture lines like so. Right, so then those like crazy veins that come out of his face, right? And how high up do they go on his face? They go like, they cover nearly all of his. So we'll go, I've done them on Green Lantern, like more like drawn in veins, but maybe black is the way to go with these. So we'll go maybe, I'll try one coming out from the eye, sort of here. Yeah, that looks good. So I'll just do more of these now. Sort of like little cracks. It's hard to know until you like start drawing how these things will look. So it's like tree branches and stuff coming out of his forehead and temple and everything. Some of them, of course, are bigger than others. Pop, pop. Keep going. So little details like this are sort of, some people might find them a bit tedious to do, but you know, they're worth it at the end because it's just a little detail that makes them look just creepier. Do 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 do. I think some of them go pretty far down his cheek there. Right. I think I'll leave it there. You could do more if you wanted, of course. And you could do them like, they're black sometimes, and then I've seen them where they're purple. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do that purple or not. So we got to go down now and do anatomy. So a very muscular form of Superman. Not that he's not always muscular, but like this guy's like he's like the Rock. He's like built. He's huge. So like his neck comes like down from his jaw, like so it nearly connects with his ears even. Right, so like crazy muscular form of Superman. And then going in this way, his Adam's apple will be there. Like his trapezius is quite high up as well, so he does lots of shrugs, obviously. And like maybe some hatching here. Just worried those eyes aren't even. Maybe the pupil should come down a bit more. Sorry now. Just like noticing how he's looking at me. It will be glowing purple anyway, so. Right, anyway. It's annoying me. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So his chest is like upright, so he's like, it's like a real sort of flying. He's like flying, so like his chest kind of comes across the top of his neck. Right, just kind of curves across like this. It's a real sort of angry sort of pose, I guess. And then we have his cape. Comes around, bumps around like this, because it's fabric. And then his shoulder sort of like bumps out here. Down off the page there. So then like shoulder on the other side and the cape as well. So again, just this bumpy situation. Like that. Do 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 do. Da, da, da. Okay, so the red crest, and there's all these blue lines. So there's another, this shape sort of inside but smaller again, right? So we'll go across here. Just trying to keep it even along the top, you know? And then down the side. Right, and then it goes into there. Okay, and there's like some extra little details on like his shoulder with these little stitching sort of lines or something. It's like stitching or something. And again, oh yeah, there's another one here. So I'm just doing these sort of lightly now, just to suggest them, because I'm not entirely clear how visible they are on his costume. Just like a little ridge or something going around the edge and on the shoulder also. Kind of like that. And so the S then, so very detailed 3-dimensional S. So we'll do our best. So it goes, we'll go just the general shape, right? The top of the S first. There. And then it comes that way. And it joins the edge. So this goes like here. So you're basically drawing in the yellow shapes, right? There's like a little triangle over this side. So you're drawing the negative space, is like a fancy term for what you're doing. So you're not drawing like the S, you're drawing like the yellow bits inside. I know it's kind of a hard thing to wrap your mind around, but okay. And then it has like these little edge lines to them, so like little 3-dimensional sort of things like that. I can go down into the corner, and then it sort of goes around, because we're kind of looking up at it. Right, so you can kind of see the edges of them, if that makes sense. And down here as well. This one's kind of complicated actually, this one. Right, goes to that. And I think this has an edge, like a thinner one. There. Okay, so we'll go, there's like another little sort of ridge line there. That way, and then down into the corner there. Okay, so that S is probably like the hardest part of the whole drawing. That's crazy. So I think I got it though. And I hope you did too. Yeah, I think that's everything then. Evil Superman from Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.